What is going on? We are here at the beautiful Pixar campus in Emeryville, California. I am joined by Matthew Soley, associate producer for Disney Interactive in beautiful Glendale, California. Matthew, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How about yourself today?
I'm here. I couldn't be doing any better than this. I'm at Pixar, man.
I know, it's amazing.
And we're here looking at Toy Story 3. Yep. We're looking at the PlayStation 3 version.
Yes.
Matthew, you're going to give us a little run-through of the game. Now, I get in the sense here that maybe we're looking at the Toy Box mode here?
Yes, this is the Toy Box mode, where you get to choose between your 3 unique characters,
okay,
between like Buzz, Woody, or Jessie.
Okay.
Because I'm a sci-fi guy, we're going with Buzz.
Fantastic, let's roll.
Okay. So
I'm a Home Improvement fan, so it works out.
Oh, that works out perfectly. So
for the folks at home who maybe aren't so familiar with how Toy Story 3, the game, is structured, give us a little premise kind of what the Toy Box mode is all about.
Okay, well, basically the Toy Box mode is the celebration about being a kid with like a giant toy box full of toys.
Yeah.
That idea of just so much fun and contained in one area. So what they did was they took that idea and they start you off in this like fictional like Western town.
Okay.
And then you can slowly buy toys to increase the amount of stuff you can resource in there and build buildings and customize them. And what's amazing is when you get past just the beginning and you start learning all these little techniques about buying toys and doing things with them,
yeah,
they introduce massive different changing elements that allow you to get that mashup, non sequitur sort of humor.
So the idea is we're kind of in a child's imagination in their town.
Yes, that's totally how it is. And you can actually start adding your sort of own twist on things. So,
okay,
like right now I'm going up, as you can see, there's this strange device. This is called goo. And goo comes in 2 flavors.
Okay.
Green, which makes things big.
What's it taste like? What's green? What's the green flavor? Is that
I
apple? It's like
think
sour apple?
it's like a sour apple-y taste.
I would imagine.
So basically the whole thing is the green makes them big, the purple makes them small.
Okay.
And what I'm going to do, because it's Mayor Ham, he's the guy who runs the town.
Okay.
He's a cool guy. So I am going to make him...
I know that guy.
Ginormous.
Oh no.
So now I have a giant ham. You can do that to pretty much everyone in the game.
Okay.
Now, as you saw, there was a little text box that popped up about gargoyles are attacking the town.
Right.
And as you can probably tell, my toy box is a little scary looking right now. What happened was I bought this toy just before you guys came up. It's called Sid's Haunted Mansion.
Oh, okay.
And
that's Sid, the evil kid from the first Toy Story.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
And what happens is when you buy...
toys.
Oh yeah, tons of those little Pizza Hut capsule things.
Nice.
Love those. But when you buy these major sort of play sets, essentially, like they will completely change the world and they'll add new elements into it. Like as you saw, gargoyles started attacking my town, and if they go unchecked, they will start turning them to stone.
Okay.
So of course you have to use a lightning rod to free them.
Of course.
Makes complete sense, right?
Simple logic here.
Exactly.
A to B to C.
Yes. So let's go up.
Stinky.
Stinky Pete. This is good Stinky Pete, by the way. This is the Stinky Pete from like that cartoon, like weird sort of Thunderbirds type thing they had in part 2 that they showed Woody in a flashback. So this is the good one. It isn't the evil prospector. So what he wants, this is an example of just one of the random missions that occurs throughout the world.
Okay.
His donkey decided to climb up to the top of Donkey Mountain. Makes complete sense.
I was going to say, that seems like an appropriate place. What's the deal? What's the problem?
He's now can't get down because he's a donkey.
Stupid donkey.
So, of course, being the sheriff of this town, you have to go and save the donkey. So you have to get up there and climb up there, and you have to basically maneuver around and figure it out.
Okay.
Also, while you're going up here, you're going to be noticing more of those nice little capsules I was mentioning.
Yeah, yeah.
When anyone at home is playing this, you want to collect every last single one of them. For time's sake, I'm just going to show you how to get to the top and check out the donkey.
Fair enough.
So,
Vinny, take notes. Lots of collectibles in Toy Story 3.
Oh, many, 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 many.
He's a completionist nut.
Oh, wow.
He has trouble with that sometimes.
Oh, he's going to go insane for our Gold Star missions then.
Good.
There's like 103 of those.
So just a little rail grinding back there.
Oh, yeah. A little homage to our friend Ratchet and Clank. But, yeah, so I got up here. So, okay, I got a donkey.
Hello, donkey.
Time to get him down the only way I know how. Shoulder charge.
Like it.
So he gets dropped down.
Now, that was clearly the most effective way to do that. Were there alternate means for doing that? Could you pick him up and take him down, or is that pretty much the routes?
With the donkey, shoulder charging is the only answer for that situation.
Sure.
But throughout other missions, there's also like picking up and throwing. Now, This is something that's also rather interesting. Every time I was mentioning these new toys and major things you get, we have commercials that play for these big ones. So unlocking like a car, sort of a big deal. So we have a cool little commercial. It's like, you want to buy this car. And sort of like little incentive to the player to keep going and trying to see what they can unlock further.
Now, you'd mentioned that you'd gotten the Sid's Haunted Mansion earlier, and that's what caused the gargoyles to show up.
And give this really creepy view of the world.
Okay, yeah, I see the ghosts up in the sky, and there's kind of a little green tint to it. And now, are you choosing like the layout of the town? Is it getting to that level of control?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we see something like that?
Yeah.
Can we get up to adding a new structure to the...
Oh, yeah, we can add a new structure.
Awesome.
If you want, we can actually do Zurg in a little bit, too.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. We got a flower shop. I'm going to go with the barber shop.
Okay.
Because I have a beard and I probably should trim it.
Fair enough.
So, okay.
It looks good.
Oh, thanks. So, here we go. Placed it in. And then you only can build one building at a time.
Okay.
Because our toy builders are union, as you're about to see.
Nice.
So, as it's going on, you have a cute little union builder who's going to hang out there, read the newspaper, and eat his lunch and various other things while it's building. It takes about 1 to 2 minutes per building.
Okay.
So
while that's going on...
While that's going on, we'll go back and we'll buy Zurg so I can show you some of the fun about being bad.
So I was noticing kind of these pillars of light over certain characters. What's that denoting specifically?
Specifically, what those are like shout-outs for missions. Like when you see the exclamation point, it's like, hey, I have a mission. Question mark means we've already accepted the mission, but maybe you want to go back and get a hint from them.
Okay.
So...
I see a bandit.
Oh, the banditos, as you saw from our little presentation earlier.
I did.
So, as a good sheriff, it's time to take care of business. So if there's a bandit, throw him in jail.
Nice.
So, and there's actually like a little sub-game to it, where there's actually sub-bandit leaders. There's a red one, a green one, and a blue one. And when you capture them, they're worth huge bounties. So watch out for them while you're playing as well.
The leaders of the gangs.
Yes.
Always worth more. You take down the leader, the whole thing comes tumbling down.
I know, it's great. So right here, this little area, before we get up to where Zurg is, this is Slinky Dog's farm.
Okay.
And over in this area, it's like, there's a lot of farm-centric missions. You can eventually put a farm here with like a little garden where you have to fend off gophers.
Okay.
Of course. And they have some competitions involving, who has the biggest cow, where the goo I mentioned earlier could come into play.
Certainly.
Along with the biggest vegetable and stuff like that.
How big can the cows get?
Do you want to see?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, yeah, they get pretty big. And
so you're applying this goo. You can do it multiple times. It's not just the throw it once.
You can only apply it once.
Ah, okay.
But we're talking these things get pretty big.
Okay, all right.
And
you know what? I'm not going to take your word for it. I want to see it.
Hey, you know what? A lot of people didn't believe it when I'm like, no, it actually does all this stuff. They're like, really?
Pshaw!
Exactly.
Come on.
So now he's officially bigger than me.
Oh, is that one of those like bendy leg
cows?
Yeah. Oh, awesome. Love it.
And of course, it takes forever to tote him around. But if
now, it would be faster if he was shrunk?
Yeah, you could shrink him down, and then
nice.
You tuck him underneath your arm, and you can like run with him like a football.
Cool. So, all right, let's Zurg rush.
Okay, time to Zurg rush. So.
A little double jump.
Oh, yeah. So, go into the transmogrifier. Don't get to say that word enough.
Presto changeo.
Yep. And now you are Zurg.
Nice
complete
hover.
With cannon.
So, talk just a little bit about the impact that playing as the different characters have on the actual action of the game.
The actual like character choices are more as like an aesthetic choice, like between Buzz, Woody, and Jesse. In story mode, they actually have unique powers. Like Buzz, he's the action figure. He can lift, guys up and throw them really far because he's got karate grip and he has the chopping action, so he can do that. Woody has his pull string that we're all very familiar with. And then also we have Jesse, who has pinpoint precision when she jumps.
Okay.
So.
But in this mode here in the toy box, it's just kind of like who you want to play as.
Yeah, equal playing field. So I've been told that a bunch of Buzz Lightyear Star Command people are running amok. So as Zurg, it's time to take them down a peg or two.
How many missions are in the toy box mode all told? It seems like there was a lot of pillars of light there in town.
Yeah, When it comes to like main missions, I believe we're close to, and that's just like a story arc missions, is like between about 70.
Oh, wow.
There's 100 gold star missions, which are these, I'll show you those in a second.
Okay.
You may have seen like where a gold star was jumping out of the character at one point.
Yeah.
When you do unique things, there's 103 of those.
Okay.
And you have to like do things like defeat 5 gargoyles, stuff like that. And some of them get more complex. And then on top of that, there's also like stunt park stuff, which I haven't unlocked unfortunately, but it's a giant stunt park where you go flipping around in a car and you do all these various stunt moves.
Hey, you got to save something for release, man.
You know what?
You can't give it all away now.
I'm not giving it all away. There is literally that much stuff in this game.
Nice.
So, and you can go around, and even as Zurg, you can complete a large chunk of these missions that you have without switching back to Buzz or Jesse.
But he does have like character-specific missions to take on, like the one we just saw.
Yeah, like we were just showing you. Like basically, he's like, hey, you know, we need to take out all those guys for or running amok that were from Star Command. So these guys in town right now, they don't have anything available. So I'll head back to Slinky's area, and they'll have a couple more Zurg guys. And I think, where's his? Oh, also for everyone out there, Zurg has his own unique car that he can drive around in.
Nice.
Complete with gun.
I bet that looks awesome. Oh, what are these?
These are little power pylons, and of course, because I'm battery operated, I have to find the batteries. Slinky Dog, I'm sorry, I had to do it.
He can shake it off, he's good.
Yep.
Oh, battery.
Yep. I have to collect the Zurg batteries.
Got a little time limit on this.
Oh, yeah. Let's see if I can do it. I normally can, but being on camera, you never know.
You know, I don't think people necessarily appreciate how much harder it is to talk and play a game.
You know, I am still getting used to it, as you can tell.
You're doing a bang-up job so far, so don't screw this up, Matthew.
Oh, dear God. Now the pressure's on.
Oh, 2.
Oh. And... Hey, so I get to keep my status as an AP for another day. I won't be fired for failing the mission.
On camera, no less.
Yeah, which would be horrible. So let me think. What else can I show you that's pretty interesting? I mean, there's just so much. It's like, it's just the amount of stuff that you can do in this game. And when you start adding all the unique sort of elements like the goo I mentioned,
right?
And, you know, playing as Zurg and doing all that stuff, it becomes limitless.
Are there any other game-changing? Okay, so we built that the barbershop earlier.
Yeah.
What impact will that have now on the game world?
Well, you know, all thodish townspeople, those little blockheadish looking guys, along with their little green men. Now I have the ability to change their hairstyle whenever I want.
Nice.
And that goes in that whole customization element where you can customize their hair, their clothes. And you can even go so far with the buildings, like you can even customize those where you can do the trim, and you can do all these like
a lot of aesthetic stuff.
Yeah,
there.
a lot of aesthetic, nuanced stuff. But the cool thing about it is you can actually make them look like Pixar characters.
Oh wow! Like dress them up like certain other properties out there.
Yes.
Anything you want to name drop in specific?
Incredibles.
I've heard of that.
WALL-E.
I think I've heard of that. Yeah.
Finding Nemo.
I went on the ride.
Oh.
So yeah, I've definitely heard of that.
You have one up on me. And I mean, those are like my 3 favorite one, and of course, Monsters Inc.
Excellent.
Because I mean, you need a Mikey or a Sully. What I'm doing right now is I ran down here. It's one of my personal favorites. Oh, missed one. These capsules I'm collecting have all these unique sort of customizations I was mentioning.
Yeah.
These in particular allow me to make a building look like Nemo from Finding Nemo.
Like the character?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. Let's do it.
I was going to show you because I figured I can give you that. I can give you that little bit.
I like it. You know what? That's a strong finish. Let's go make a building into a fish.
Sounds like a plan. We'll do it.
That's a sentence that only makes sense while you're standing in the atrium at the Pixar campus.
You are completely correct.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so we got our Finding Nemo paint job. Of course, we need the fine trim. And then, let's see, for a mailbox, it's either a treasure chest or some shells.
Treasure chest.
Good man. And then, flowers, they're cute. Might as well do some flowers.
So each of these bits, all of these little trim things are things that you've collected through the world?
Yep. You start off with like about 2 dozen, and then you collect them from there.
Cool.
Of course, with the Finding Nemo building, you need 1 small fin and 1 large fin.
Nice. Good touch.
And then we have our little cute windows. And last but not least, a door. And ta-da, I have created the Finding Nemo building.
Awesome. Well, this looks like a lot of fun. Matthew, thank you so much for giving us a little tour of the game and,
no problem.
and some of your time.
No problem, anytime.